Troublesome trucks. James didn't see the Fat Controller for several days. They left him alone in his shed, and they didn't allow him out to even push trucks or coaches in the yard. Oh dear, he thought sadly. I'll never be allowed out anymore. I shall have to stay in the shed for always, and no one will ever see my red coat again. Oh dear, oh dear. James began to worry. Just then, the Fat Controller came along. I see you are sorry, James, he said. I hope now that you will be a better engine. You've given me a lot of trouble. People are laughing at my railway and I don't like that at all. I'm very sorry, sir, said James. I will try to behave. That's a good engine, said the Fat Controller kindly. I want you to pull some trucks for me. Run along and find them. So James puffed away happily. Here, trucks, James, said Thomas. Have you got some bootlaces ready? And he ran off, laughing. Oh, oh! Said the trucks as James backed down onto them. We want a proper engine, not a red monster. James took no notice, and started as soon as the guy was ready. Come along, he puffed. We won't, screamed the trucks, but James didn't care, and he pulled the screeching trucks sternly out of the yard. The trucks tried hard to make him give up, but he still kept on. Sometimes their brakes would slip on, and sometimes their axles would run hot. Each time, they would have to stop and put the trouble right, and each time James would start again, determined not to let the trucks beat him. Give up, you can't pull us, you can't, called the trucks. I can and I will, puffed James, and slowly but surely he pulled them along. At last, they saw Gordon's Hill ahead. Look out for trouble, James, warned his driver. We'll go fast and get them up before they know it. Don't let them stop you. So James went faster, and they were soon halfway up the hill. I'm doing it, he panted, but it was hard work. The top never come. Then, with a sudden jerk, it all came easier. Huh, I'm doing it, he puffed triumphantly. Hurrah, he thought, it's easy now. But his driver shot off steam. Hey, what's going on? They've done it again, he said. We left our tail behind, look! James popped open his smoke box door, and he saw that the last 10 trucks were running backwards down the hill. The coupling had snapped. The guy was brave. Very carefully and cleverly, he made them stop at the bottom. Then he got out and walked along the line with his red flag. So that's why it was easy, said James as he backed down. What stupid things trucks are. There might have been an accident. Once they reached the train, James closed the smoke box door, and his fireman rejoined the trucks. The guard had stopped Edward, who was pulling coaches behind him. Should I help you, James? Called Edward. No, thank you, answered James. I'll pull them myself. All right. Don't let them beat you. So, James got ready, and then with a beep, beep, he was off. Soon, James was off, snorting up the hill. I can do it, he puffed. He pulled and puffed as hard as he could. You're doing well, called Edward, as James slowly struggled up the hill. With clouds of smoke and steam pouring from his funnel, he crested the top and rolled down the other side. I've done it, he panted. Soon they arrived at Marin. James was resting in a siding when Edward puffed by with a cheerful whistle. Then, walking towards him along the rails from Edward's coaches, James saw the Fat Controller. Oh, crap. What did he say? But the Fat Controller was smiling. I was in Edward's train and I saw everything. You've made some very troublesome trucks behave. Tell you what, James. You deserve to keep your red coat, and you deserve to stay a mixed traffic engine.